calling this setup day one, but this is not my first day here. I came in 2 days last week to clean out my closet. As you can see, it's completely cleaned out. I had to wipe the shelves down and all of that. So, yeah, this is the state of the room right now. I have a lot to do. If you can look from this angle, yeah, I have a lot to do. So, yeah, just a lot. If you look here, it's all the stuff I bought. I am just loving that disco rug I bought for my um, reading area. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, this is all the stuff I bought. Amazon, Michael's, Target, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, all the things. I don't know if it'll show this really good, but I got my to-do list to try to keep me on track today. So we'll see how much I get done. Okay, here's where we are. It doesn't look like it, but I really have gotten a lot done in the last couple of days. I didn't pick up the camera at all yesterday. So if you would have saw it yesterday, like, it doesn't look like a lot is going on, but I promise it's coming along. It really, really is. So my daughter was here with me yesterday, and she helped me organize this back area. Obviously those are my dress up clothes. Dramatic play, excuse me. Here's our nap time beds. And this is just a hodgepodge of Legos, blocks, outdoor recess equipment, musical instruments, foam blocks. I mean, just all the things. I plugged the refrigerator in this morning. My daughter cleaned it out really good for me yesterday, and so I plugged it in this morning. So I turned it on. So I'm gonna check in a minute to make sure that it's working. But yeah, again, it doesn't look like it, but a lot has transpired here. I have rearranged this dramatic play area about 3 times. I think it's going to stay like this. Because I'm tired. And I don't want to move this stuff around again. I think it's going to stay like this, and I'm going to put the table and the chairs right here in the middle of this rug, and I'm going to be done with that. Yeah, because I'm tired of moving that stuff around. My closet is pretty much done. It's pretty much done. I mean, I don't think I can get anything else in here. Of course, I could fill all this space, but I still want to be able to walk into the closet. So, yeah, my husband was nice enough to mount these things to the wall to save me some space, which was amazing. Husbands are great. I wish I didn't have to put these in here, but we're not allowed to throw those boxes away, so I have to keep those there. This is my classroom jobs chart that I had from last year, but I'm not using it this year because my whole color scheme has changed a little bit. So what I did was I just had like the job listed, and then I would put their picture on this Velcro dot. So every kid had a job. So yeah, they would just look at their picture and they would know what job they had for that month. Or that, no, not a month. I think I change jobs every 2 weeks. So, but I'm ripping that down, like I'm not gonna use that. I'm changing everything. This is my teacher area, and my desk is completely covered with stuff still. That's my writing center right there. I gotta figure that's not gonna stay there. Actually, I think that's not even gonna be the writing center anymore. Yeah, I'm like I said, it doesn't look like it, but I am really figuring this out. And I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna use this for this year. Last year I used it for my center materials, but I don't think I want to use it for that this year. These are all my math manipulatives that are going to go in the math center. Yeah. So, and I got my library is where it's going to be. So like over here, my library is going to be there. Got the listening center right next to it. And then next to it is going to be my light table. Here, this ugly, I really hate this thing, but they require every classroom to have it. I don't know why. I really hate this ugly thing. But we have to have it, so I can't get rid of it. So I put it right here by the door, so it won't take up too much space. The kids are when the kids come in the morning, they're gonna put their folders here. So I'm gonna put their pictures along here, so they can when they come in, they can just slide their folders in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to have it turn in this way like it is, or if I'm going to rotate it and have so they can just slide their folders right here. I don't know yet, but the bookshelf is staying here, the listening center is staying here, the light table is definitely staying here, because I need it to be next to that outlet to plug the light table in. Here, I'm thinking I'm going to put the writing center. That's what I'm thinking. There. Here, last year I had the iPad charging cart and the headphones right here. I'm not leaving this here this year. I'm going to move them over to this wall. But again, I'm not sure how that's going to look yet. And, I need to tear that paper up, that little scraps of paper that's still left up there. And this, I need to do this bulletin board because that whole bulletin board is going to be changed. So I got to rip all of that down. Yeah, and this was my my paraprofessional's desk. But she retired. So I'm gonna try to bribe the custodian to come. I talked to her yesterday, and she kind of said she would do it for me. Because really they don't want us to. They want to try to make me keep this desk, but it's not necessary. It's too big. If they had a smaller one, then I can make a smaller one work. But this thing is too big. It takes up too much space. It needs to go. So I'm figuring that whole thing out. This is the table that I'm going to use for my writing center. I'm going to push it there. This is my small group table, obviously. It's going to go here. I need to get these chairs pushed over to the dramatic play area. And I got to get these cubbies wiped out, cleaned out. This is my teacher bookshelf. The kids are not going to be allowed to touch this. These are things just for me. Like this is my Fonts and Something Else stuff here. And these are going to be bins, or I'm sorry, materials that I'm going to use when I'm at right here. Because my small group table is going to be right there. So. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't look like it, but some real progress has really been made. Like, this bathroom really needs to be cleaned. I need to clean those shelves off. I haven't done that yet either. But it's coming along. It really is. So I'm going to say about another hour. And then, because right now it's a little after 4. I'm going to stay till 5, and then I'm going to get out of here. So I'm going to see if I can get my student tables kind of sort of where I want them before I go and get the dramatic play table there. Here, I believe I'm going to put the sensory center, or maybe the ABC center there. And then the math and science center probably over here in that corner. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, it's 5 minutes to 5. I'm exhausted. I'm about to get out of here. Okay, but I put the tables kind of sort of where I think they're going to be. I haven't moved that table yet, but that's going to go here. And I'm praying I can get her to come get this desk out of here, taking up space. I put these, this is the math and the science center. I don't like them here, but I do like that they create some separation from the circle time area to the work tables where we actually do work. So even though I don't really like them there, I think I'm going to keep them there. The ABC Center is probably staying there. This thing, I think that's going to move. That's good. The reason that I don't want to push it against the wall is because I want to use the back surface of it for a purpose, and so it can't be facing the wall if I use it the way that I'm planning on using it. This one is a sensory center. I don't want to put that one against the wall because that behind it is a magnetic whiteboard. I can use that in a center, so I don't want it facing the wall. The good part about all of these is that they're on wheels. So when I need to kind of move them and manipulate them when we're doing an activity, I can do that and then just move them back. I just would really rather not have to do that every day, but I mean, if this is where this is going to land, then that's where it's going to land, because I have to have my easel next to the TV because I use both of those during circle time, so that has to be there. I have nowhere else to put the art center, this easel, and this construction paper and all that. I don't have anywhere else to put that, so that's got to stay there. So yeah, my room, as you can tell, is very oddly shaped, so it makes it hard to place things. But okay, this is the end of day 3. So tomorrow I'll have one more day this week. We are not allowed to come on Friday. The building is going to be closed, so tomorrow I'm going to try really hard to get here at like 7 or 8. So, and I'm going to have my daughter with me again. So I'm hoping that it'll look more like all of the surfaces will be cleaned up. That's my goal for tomorrow. And maybe, fingers crossed, I can get this bulletin board done and get my job board up, my birthday board up, and possibly my student work display board. I'm hoping to get all of that done tomorrow. That's pushing it. That really is pushing it, but because, yeah, all of this stuff has to go somewhere, and my closet is full. My area back here is full as I want it to be, because if it gets too crowded, it starts to look a junky mess. And it's on its way looking a junky mess now, so I don't want to put anything else back there. So that just leaves these cabinets. I have these cabinets, which are usually are for supplies, so I really can't overload them with other stuff because that's for supplies. I can use this area and these cabinets. And I have these cabinets here. So I'm just gonna have to get creative, super creative. And I've decluttered, I've thrown away a lot of stuff. And this stuff that's left, I mean, this is stuff that we really use. So that's why these things are still here. Like, these are things that we really, really use. So, yeah. But I really wish they would let us come in here on Friday, man. And I could really come in to work, because we officially come back Monday. So if I could come in tomorrow and Friday, 2 more days, I feel like I could really have the room kind of ready to go. So Monday when I come in, all I would have to focus on would be like planning the first couple of weeks of school, organizing my teacher area, which that would be easy. But having like the room done, like I wouldn't have to do anything else to the room, and like start putting together the first day of school thing, well, really the first 2 weeks of activities and centers. Like if I could spend next week just doing that and not having to worry about the room, that would be amazing. So, thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the morning. I will be here. I'm going to try, again, like I said, I'm going to try to get here super early tomorrow. Let me close this, because that cabinet needs to be organized too. Maybe tomorrow I can get it done. I'm just loving this rug. Is this disco ball rug not just stinking cute? I just love it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I love it. And this stuff here and this black crate, those are some things that I set aside for a really sweet girl who was a paraprofessional last year, but this year she's a first-year teacher. She has her own class. She finished school and her certifications, and now she's teaching. So she said she wanted those things. So, and I was just gonna throw them away. So that's some stuff that she's gonna come get tomorrow. And this thing is the bane of my existence. The sensory table that I don't use. Honestly, I don't know any teacher in my building who uses theirs, and we're required to have it in the room. It makes a mess, and it's too hard to clean it up after. Like, I don't use it. It just sits here empty. For the last 3 years that I've been at this school, I've never used this thing. Never. I don't know. I'm gonna have to change my mindset about it, I guess, since they're making us keep it in the room. But okay. This is where we left off. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.